Alright, well, we are in September now, and last we heard from Ubisoft was during the Ubi Forward event, where they shared a 40-second 20th anniversary trailer that literally said absolutely nothing of value. In fact, the trailer was so pointless that when you look up the Ubisoft Forward 2021 recaps at all the biggest gaming news websites, no one even mentions Ghost Recon because the video they put out literally did nothing. It said nothing, and it showed nothing. It was a sizzle reel of other previous Breakpoint trailers, with a voiceover saying, "As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost Recon franchise, we are happy to announce that there are many more surprises to come, so stay tuned." Well, so far those surprises have been only one single surprise, and I wouldn't even label it a surprise, and it was the relics of the ancient Tomb Raider event, which I did make a video on showing you how to complete, and that event was pretty awful. Not that I even wanted that event to exist to begin with, because Ghost Recon and Tomb Raider literally have zero in common, but since we did get that crossover anyways, it would have been fantastic if they could have at least given us a Lara Croft character model outfit that I probably wouldn't have ever used, but it would have been nice to have, or they could have given us the thing that everyone sort of wanted when this announcement came out, and it was a bow and arrow, but they didn't do that either, and that's just typical Ubisoft, not giving the players what they hope for and what they want. Well, that was surprise number one, the relics of the ancient Tomb Raider crossover event, and you're probably wondering, well, what are these many more surprises that are supposed to be coming that we are staying tuned for? Well, guys, I figured it out, and I know exactly what's to come, and I can give you a pretty good hypothesis of what the timeline of events will be.
Well, I just reject your hypotheses.
It's very clear to me now that these surprises are photo contests. Now I know what you're thinking. You think I'm crazy for thinking that the surprises to come are just photo contests. I'm actually stupid to even think that, but I'm not. It literally indicates this on the news tab of the Ubisoft website, and if you look at the description for the very first photo contest, it states, "Ghosts, we're back with a new photo contest. This one is special as it will mark the beginning of a series of contests leading up to the Ghost Recon's 20th anniversary. Every month we will present you with a new theme to test your virtual photography skills and show off your best shots." So I'm a little confused by this. Are these photo contests supposed to keep us players busy until the actual anniversary date? And then what? Are you guys going to give us the final story add-on called Motherland on the actual 20th anniversary date and then act like that's the 20th anniversary surprise? Ubisoft, I need to say this if anyone there is watching and listening. The final update to the game, the one that is going to finish the story called Motherland, should not be used as a means of celebrating the 20th anniversary. The 20th anniversary needs to be something special that's separate from Breakpoint. Now, I did mention this at the end of my video called The Future of Ghost Recon. In it, I discussed a great idea for the Ghost Recon 20th anniversary, and my idea was a collection of sorts, kind of like Rare Replay, where we have all the Ghost Recon titles in one package, easily accessible to all the players, both old and new. This would bring life to the Ghost Recon games that are a bit older and less known to the newer generation of players, and this wouldn't just show the love and support you have for the series, it would show that you guys actually have a deeper appreciation for your own series, and it would honestly be a love letter to all of the fans that have stuck around for the last 20 years. But I'm pretty sure that idea is too late now, despite it being an idea that I've had for months. It is September now and the year is almost over. Ghost Recon turns 20 on November 13th, so I guarantee you Ubisoft is going to either A, release the final DLC on that date, or B, they will release the final update in October and then nothing will happen on the actual anniversary date. Because honestly, what are all these surprises that Ubisoft has in store for us? Because literally all there has been is 5 photo contests. Now, back at the end of July, the Ubisoft community devs did release an image on the Ghost Recon subreddit, and they shared this image along with the title for it, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 20th Anniversary Celebration Plan. Now, I got excited this time. I thought, hey, cool, maybe this image will give us more details. Well, it didn't, and it further solidified my hypotheses. Alright, so this image we can break down into 4 sections because that is what this image is. It's an image with 4 sections to it. The first section is a big Ghost Recon 20th anniversary logo with a smaller subcaption that reads since 2001. Cool, so you guys do remember when the series started. The next section we have is the community celebrations tab, and in this it shows everything we've already discussed, but now it further solidifies that as evidence that we are getting only photo mode community contests. Let's break this down a little. So we have community contests right off the bat as the first bullet point, and then we have free giveaways as bullet point 2, but this is Ubisoft trying to be clever and pull a fast one. They are trying to make bullet point 2 seem like it's another thing when all it is referencing is what the winner gets from those photo mode contests, because I have not heard or seen or read anything at all anywhere that shows giveaways. So that's Ubisoft trying to be a little clever by making it seem like more is happening when it isn't. Then we have the most confusing bullet point in the entire image, and it says Ghost Recon Anniversary Showcase. What the literal fuck does this mean? Anniversary Showcase? What are you guys going to put out? A short video that is like a montage of all the games and then have a new fancy 20th anniversary logo over top and call that an Anniversary Showcase? What is the Anniversary Showcase? Why was this a bullet point? I'm upset by this because it takes up real estate on the image. The image is supposed to be something that's full of important information. When you're putting out an image and acting like it's a big update, each thing, each item on that image needs to be important and it needs to deliver some sort of value to your audience, but it doesn't. None of the stuff does. Then we have Operation Motherland as the final bullet point. Well, it says Operation Motherland stream, so I guess they'll be streaming at some point, maybe with one of the bigger YouTubers when they do announce it. Fine, whatever, that's fine. And then finally, the last bullet point says, and more, ... Again, this is just BS filler that anyone can say. I could even say at the end of this video, stay tuned for more to come, ... But it means nothing, it says nothing to you guys. All it is kind of a little finisher that is kind of unnecessary, and when you're doing a fucking image that's supposed to give news and big updates to a hungry community that's been waiting, you don't put and more ... All that does is create filler and show that you literally have nothing. Now for section 3, we have the Tomb Raider crossover getting a nice pretty hefty chunk of real estate on the overall image itself. And to me, that means that this was one of the larger things they did have planned for the game this year, and it really did nothing. It fell flat, and again, it wasn't necessary for this game. And now finally, in the 4th section of this image, we have a nice big blown up image of Bowman and a nice title that says Operation Motherland, which is just a repeat of the bullet point we saw in the other section of this image. So it really did nothing. This image has nothing. I'm actually going to edit the image right now for you, and this is what the image they put out should have looked like. This, without all the filler BS, without all the crap that they added to make it seem like there's more than there is, that's what the image should have looked like, because that's all they have planned for when it comes to actual content for the game. Now this is a problem. They only had the Tomb Raider crossover planned. So overall, all we're getting this year, guys, is the Tomb Raider crossover, community photo mode contests, and then the final DLC, Operation Motherland. Nothing for the 20th anniversary, and nothing for the 20th anniversary in sight. So I guess we'll have to all see what does happen in the coming weeks and months, but I have my hopes set high and my expectations set low, so we'll see what happens, and I do want to hear your thoughts, so please do share them, and until next time guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy.
Don't let your guard down. It could be anywhere. I better take a look.
Area secured.